the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Rui Hachimura out there with Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point guard. Now, here's Doncic. Here's James. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kevin Durant.
Okay, Ron with the big boy move. Look, he just absorbs the foul, still getting the shot, doesn't even feel it.
Well, Richard, you were a teammate of LeBron James's, winning a title in Cleveland with them, playing with LeBron. What was something you learned about his game and about him?
Well, I learned that he takes the greatness that has been bestowed upon him as a gift, and it is a curse, but he understands how to handle both.
That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Reeves the pass to LeBron. And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him.
He needs to get himself under control here. That's 2 fouls in less than 60 seconds.
James kicks to Doncic. Shot clock at 5.
It's tough to get a good look over Durant. He covers a lot of ground defensively with that 7'5" wingspan.
Martin wide open. He fires. No good on the triple. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Mike Budenholzer.
Now, if you think Luka Doncic is a problem, you're right. Coach told me he reads the situation as well as anyone. Try to give him different looks. The goal is just to slow him down and try to make someone else beat us. We'll see where it ends up. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Durant sets a screen for Booker. And the Suns miss again. Lakers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Doncic.
A fearless competitor when Doncic is driving inside. He just embraces the contact on the way up.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Now here's Booker after LeBron James's miss. And Booker is good for 3. Booker's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Suns. Now Doncic. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Screen by Durant. Shot's good by Booker.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Doncic looking it over. Reeves outside. Hachimura finds James. He can't get that one. Good work defensively by KD. Fires from deep. Booker with no one around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Booker no good. Lakers trail by 7. LeBron kicks to Doncic. Misses the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. James, the pass to Doncic. Doncic with a screen on Martin. Pass to Reeves. Stolen by Durant. And here's Booker from the arc. LeBron grabs the miss. Lakers trail by 7. Out up there for Hachimura. Durant with the steal. Booker against Doncic. Launches a 3. No good. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Driving in, and Doncic throws it down.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
A fader. No good from Booker. Down against Reeves. Pass to James. With 2 seconds left, he lays it in. James has got 8.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Booker with a deep 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. Austin Reeves picks one up.
At the line for Phoenix.
And he's good on the second.
Taking 3 shots.
And he makes all 3.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Cole is out there with Plumlee. Then it's Royce O'Neal. Then there's Allen. And it's Beal in at the 1 spot. Vincent misses.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And from undrafted to journeyman to starter, Richard, you got to admire stories like Royce O'Neal.
It's motivational, Kevin. Just because you don't get drafted doesn't mean you can't make it to the NBA, which is exactly what O'Neal has done.
Here's Vincent. Here's Finney Smith. And it's off from three-point range. Phoenix leading by 9. O'Neal wide open. And rebounded by Connect. The Lakers shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Here's Vincent. He's covered by Beal. Vincent misses.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
From downtown, Plumlee, no luck.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Connect. Over Plumlee, and Connect gets it to go.
Going up strong inside, the rookie Connect doesn't hold back in the painted area.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
Suns leading by 5. And Beal kicks to Allen. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Allen's got his first 3 points of the game.
I like Beal's vision. Makes a great read on this pass.
Len finds Vincent. Buries the long-range jumper. Greg, we know about the Eurostep, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Connect. No good. Phoenix has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. The shot by Beal, no good. Lakers trail by 8. Right wing. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Suns ball.
1:57 left in the first half. Allen with the screen for Beal. Misses off the right iron. Lakers have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Here's Len. Tries yet again, and he sinks the layup.
Alex Len.
Len's got his first basket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Beal gets a wide open look. Beal with another miss.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And as disappointing as the Suns' first-round exit was last year, RJ, this team, I think, still has a window open. How about you?
Yeah, Kevin, I've often said it takes teams a second year. That first year is really the adjustment period for star players. The Suns core group had some growing pains in that first season, but look, this year, I think this is the year we're going to see the best version of the Phoenix Suns.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And here is Doncic after the three-pointer from Bradley Beal. Doncic passes to Hayes. Lakers working the ball around now. LeBron James making it look easy from deep.
Just zero hesitation from James, trusting his shot.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And Bull wide open. He shoots. The three-pointer off the mark. James looking it over. James barreling in for the jam.
Now look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Suns lead by Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
To the center court and get ready for the man half-court shot. Drums. They're measuring up the shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
So for the Lakers right now, in it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the center position. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to 3 points on the bucket from Doncic. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
James dishes to Hayes. Back to LeBron. Rebound by the Suns. They've led by as much as 10. Booker with it. He's picked up by Doncic. No good from Booker. Lakers trail by 3. LeBron with it. 15 points in the game. Good work defensively by KD. Beyond the arc. Booker nails the 3. So confident.
Shoots the lights out. Booker has limitless range.
On the wing, Booker. Here's the 3. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Hachimura finds James. And Durant sends it back.
And how about the reach of Durant? A terrific job of having that on display defensively.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is the human cheat code. Bradley Beal says of his teammate, he's 7 feet tall, he can shoot the ball, he can do everything. It's a little unfair. I get a bit jealous sometimes. I wish I was 7 feet, but nothing he does really surprises me. When he's in attack mode and locked in, there's nothing you can do. Kevin?
Not a single darn thing. You're so right. David, thanks. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
Booker against Doncic. No good from Booker.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Hachimura. Reeves outside.
2 minutes.
LeBron James on the wing. Defended by Richard. And the officials call a traveling violation. Suns leading by 8. RJ, we know that the Suns missed the playoffs for about a decade, but now they seem to be getting some traction. How do you view it?
I view them as a team that's in transition. Obviously, they have Devin Booker, the homegrown star. The guy has blossomed there in front of everyone's eyes. And after that finals run, they've really been searching. He's the last player there. But whenever you have Kevin Durant on your team, you are always on the verge of something special.
With 3, Booker. A rebound by the Lakers. Hayes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Reeves. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Reeves has got 4 this quarter.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look, he feeds.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And the Suns lead by 9.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Drills it from outside. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Phoenix?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, well, they just jump at it.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
Here's Reeves. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Booker with it. And Hachimura picks him up defensively.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Fades away. Martin kicks to Booker. From deep. That one, no good. That shot is off. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. How about this? Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got Plumlee, Bol out there with O'Neal. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Allen in at the 2. Lakers trail by 17. Pass to connect. Latrey sinks the triple.
You have to stay attached to connect. He's a terrific off-ball threat.
Beal from long range bangs home the trifecta. And the Suns lead by 17.
4 and 9. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And Plumlee kicks to O'Neal. Lets the three fly. A shot missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Shoots the three. And Connect gets it to go. Connect's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's Connect's biggest weapon offensively. He's a knockdown three-point shooter.
Outside, Beal. Pass to Allen. Lets it go from deep. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Lakers trail by 14. Here's Connect. Offensive rebound. Now Finney-Smith. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And the call will be against Gabe Vincent. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Booker looking around. Pass to Martin. KD against Hachimura. Kicks it out to Booker. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. KD's got 4 assists in the game.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
And it's Doncic missing.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Doncic against Booker. With the fadeaway. The rebound by James. James has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Doncic kicks to LeBron. Goes back up. Good D by Booker. KD with it. He's picked up by Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
A three. Booker, no good. Lakers trail by 14. Here's Hayes. He gets that one.
Jackson Hayes.
Hayes has got his first points of the game.
Get it out ahead on the break. That's what you want to do, and he delivered with that pass.
For three, Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points over Martin. The shot's good from LeBron. LeBron's got 19 points.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And here's Booker from the arc. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. 1:20 left here in the 4th quarter. And here's James outside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. James has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Lakers. For three, Booker. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Another missed three, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
I'm sorry, just who else would you want it shooting there? LeBron James, just so calm under pressure. Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
It falls! And that shot brings them to within just one.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
And they'll get another chance. On the wing, Booker. 5 on the clock. Outside, Martin. Phoenix needs to get off a shot.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
9 seconds left in the 4th quarter. No good on the quick three. And here is James. And so it's Phoenix who scraped by with the win. It was. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. Richard.
But eventually, I'll get there. I'm a tiger on the loose, I'm a menace in the booth, I'm the medicine you're afraid to take. I'm the gasoline and nut and the devil in your gut that you're fighting just to keep it fake.
Well, this... matchup features two teams that are elite when it comes to rebounding, Doris.
You know, there was a point at which, BA, it felt like rebounding was almost, especially on the offensive end, de-emphasized. Now you're getting back to a point where understanding dominating the defensive backboards. It means finishing your possession defensively and offensively creating more opportunity. It's an important aspect on both ends.
Here are the starters for Houston. Thompson out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Jalen Green. Then there's Alperon Şengün. And it's Whitmore in at the 2. Outside Durant. Outside Booker. Richards with a screen. Booker can't get it to go.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Budenholzer. We talked about how Alperon Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game. And if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, BA.
Yeah, Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot, and it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
Booker for 3, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Green. Oh! Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Green against Booker. And it's hammered home by Green.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Eason against Booker. On the wing, Durant. That's tipped. 6 to shoot. Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Green with the ball. Martin picks him up. Outside Whitmore. From the arc. Hits the trifecta. It's a tie ball game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And here we go. The Rockets in transition. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, Amen Thompson. Incredible verticality.
To the inside. Dunn takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Now here's Booker. He's got 6. They get it back. Pass to Martin. Beyond the arc. And no good. Houston has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Eason against Booker. Outside, Green. Going inside. The 3 from Thompson. Richards pulls it in. The Suns have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Dunn, the pass to Booker. There's 38 seconds left in the first. And it's Şengün with the ball for the Rockets. Durant with it. Now Thompson defending. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. It's scooped up. Outside for Booker. And finally they hit one. Booker's got 9.
They set him up. Booker's going to knock it down. Great execution there.
Pass to Whitmore. Here's Şengün. Thompson with a screen. Got it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Phoenix?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Bradley Beal's out there with Grayson Allen. Then it's Mason Plumlee. Then it's Royce O'Neal. And it's Bol in at the 4-man position. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Plumlee, no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said it's been an adjustment for sure. You go from being very ball dominant to now you share the dominance, and it's a sacrifice and also an adjustment of learning a totally different role. Brian, he says it's a process, but one he embraces.
Good point. Thanks, Allie.
Yeah, the moment the fast break starts, Brooks is out in transition, and that hustle gives him the edge.
Beal, the pass to O'Neal, and he makes it on the layup.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
Here's Beal. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Pass to Bol. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Steven Adams. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Beal goes in, and then Beal with the Thunder Jam.
Well, the creativity of Bradley Beal, incredible.
Adams a screen, and here's Tate outside, knocks it down from distance. Tate's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Beal outside. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Plumlee a screen. Fires, top of the key. Good on the bucket. Allen's gotten his first basket of the night.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Now here's Tate. Clock at 6. Beal against Brooks, and the shot goes. Brooks has got 5, and you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Now here's Brooks. He's got 5 to the paint. Here's Adams. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And now a 3-point Houston lead.
Listen, there is a touch and a confidence about Steven Adams. If he's in the paint, he will get it done.
And that one's good. Oh.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Here's Shepard, and that one is stuffed right through.
A surprising athlete. Shepard's just 6'3", but he can get up there and stuff it.
Here's Beal. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Smith outside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
Here's Beal. Another one falls for Phoenix. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Allen on the wing. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams.
What outstanding defensive anticipation and a poor decision passing.
Pass to Plumlee. Outside O'Neal. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Tate. For Houston, they've gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. For 3, Smith. O'Neal pulls it in. Allen on the wing. From behind the arc. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. Beal's got his 3rd assist of the night. Here's Smith. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Phoenix out in front, up 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. 3rd quarter action in just a bit.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So the Houston 5 right now. Tari Eason is out there with Amin Thompson. Then there's Whitmore. Then it's Jalen Green. And it's Şengün in at the center position. Now here's Richards. No points yet. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Booker. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Green. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. It goes on Kevin Durant.
And it's like Green doesn't have an off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles. I'm sure he wanted to hit all his free throws, but at least he gave his team the lead.
Booker can't get it to go. Houston in the lead. Whitmore with it. Martin picks him up. And here's Green from the arc. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Scoring is Jalen Green's top skill. I mean, he can pile up the points in a hurry.
Fade away. And that one good. Booker's got 11.
Interesting choice going for the fadeaway. An unnecessary flourish in that case.
Drafted as a 19-year-old back in 2015 by the Suns. Devin Booker has a special connection with Phoenix Doors.
BA, they absolutely love Devin Booker in the Valley of the Sun. He's been with the Suns his entire career, and basically it's a fan base that has watched this young man grow up. And when you think over the long history of this organization.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach is given.
Shooting for Houston, Eason taking 2 shots.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Green for 3.
Done. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Eason, a screen on Booker. Outside, Green. 5 to shoot. Here's Whitmore outside. Drops in the 3. Whitmore's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Booker with it. Green picks him up. Thompson with a steal. Outside Eason. Pass to Şengün. Whitmore goes in. No good with a layup. Suns trail by 5. Outside Booker. Fires from deep. Once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
2 minutes
And he almost made them regret defending himself.
Assist from.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you. Green, the pass to Eason. Pass to Whitmore. And the layup is good off the glass. Whitmore's got 8 points.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Martin outside. Let's go with a 3. The shot misses. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 14-5 run. There's the 3. Here's Şengün outside for Green. The 3 is up. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Richards has got his 5th rebound in this one. For 3, Booker. And the Suns miss again.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Pass to Şengün. Outside, Green. Green, money from deep.
And you can tell Green has a good feel for his game. He knows how to find his shots.
Outside for Booker. Ooh, it's stolen by Eason. Here's Şengün, guarded by Durant. Şengün, a screen on Booker. Back to Şengün. It could go. And so it's Houston. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Mason Plumlee out there with Bol Bol. Then it's Royce O'Neal. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Beal in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Houston.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Brooks from outside, connects from downtown. And the Rockets lead by 14.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Pass to Shepherd. Adams up top, and here's Tate. Just 4 to shoot. Smith outside. This one for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Smith's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he likes to be the answer guy. Smith with a huge response 3.
The Rockets lead by 14. On the wing, Brooks. Pounded by Beal. Smith outside. Pass to Shepherd. Outside Tate. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. The shot won't fall. Allen with it. He's picked up by Adams. And Allen gets it to go.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here's Shepherd, pounded by Beal. Smith outside. The 3. And Houston, another 3.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros.
And here's Tate outside. They get it back. Outside for Brooks. And there's the foul. It'll go on Grayson Allen. That's his first foul. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for Bol. Dunn, he's checked in for O'Neal. And it's Devin Booker in for Allen. They grab their own miss. On the wing, Thompson. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Şengün. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it. Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Outside Whitmore, launches it from deep. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
Defensively, pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guys.
And Booker, cash on the 3.
Now, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And that's just an all-around talent there. I mean, Green is dependable at finding his open teammates.
Out to Beal. Back to Booker. Beal outside. Pass to Booker. Lets the three fly. Thompson pulls it in. And so Thompson will bring it up for Houston, leading by 12.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Rockets.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jalen Green.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the shot's good.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked.
What are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Here's the starting group for Houston. We've got Green. Tari Easton is out there with Thompson. Then it's Cam Whitmore. And it's Şengün in at the center, locking down the middle. Now, Doncic, after Jalen Green's three-pointer that didn't go. There's the three. Hachimura kicks to LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target from three-point range. Rockets on offense. Fades and shoots. Eason's shot is good. Eason's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for Houston. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
He told me that Şengün won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. He add in his scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
Thank you, David. The three-pointer is right on target.
Selfless with the rock, Şengün won't hesitate to make a pass out to a ready shooter.
And Clark for the Lakers. Their last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
Eason's shot is good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Doncic against Eason. And it's Doncic missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And a wide open look for Whitmore. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got his 3rd assist on the night. James in the post. He's up against Thompson. Pass to Hachimura. The 3 for Doncic. James outside. From outside the arcs. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Doncic's always ready to let it fly once he catches it.
Green kicks to Thompson. Now Eason. He's defended by Reed. Eason against Reeves. Shot by Eason, no good. Lakers trail by 5. Reeves with it. Now defended by Whitmore. Hachimura against Eason. From deep LeBron. Rockets with the rebound. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. They get it back. And here's Green outside. It's rebounded by Hayes. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. And Cam Whitmore picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
He is rebounded by Şengün.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger, and he's able to get it back.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Eason. The Rockets again can't hit. Lakers trail by 5. Reeves the pass to Hayes. Tries a 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the wide open shot from Green. Connects from 3-point range.
What a shot by Green. Maxed out his range on that one.
Doncic with it. Now defended by Whitmore. Here's Hachimura. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Şengün with the screen for Green. He's looking for James and finds him. On the wing, Reeves. Pass to Hachimura. Hits the 3-point bomb. Hachimura's got 5 now.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that.
Tari Eason getting it done for the Rockets. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
We've got Jared Vanderbilt. Vincent is out there with Goodwin. Then it's Connect. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Vincent. Houston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
This is what had scouts eyeing Shepard early on, his ability to shoot with range.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. A 3-ball. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Now, this rookie Shepard can really shoot it. The D has to know where he is at all times.
Here's Connect. Tate covering. Vincent with it. And he finishes nicely on the way. Vincent's got his second bucket tonight.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Stolen by Connect. And Vanderbilt now top of the key. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And you like to see that from Connect. Found the man with a better look.
Here's Shepard, defended by Vincent. Fires the three. And it's Shepard missing. Lakers trail by 6. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Adams. For Houston, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. As a junior college product, Dalton Connect, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
And it's Shepard missing. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And Connect slams it in.
Hey, look at the fearlessness from Connect above the rim. Wow.
Out to Smith. Fires the 3. That one misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Leaner from distance. And it's Goodwin missing.
Not really necessary with nobody on you. I mean, why put yourself off balance on that shot when you're wide open?
The 3. It's good from long range. Shepard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Taking charge in the pick and roll. Shepard using the screen and finding his spot.
And the basket is good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the paint. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. And the call will be against Gabe Vincent. That's his first foul.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Now here's Brooks. 6 to shoot. Here's Tate. No good from outside. Lakers trail by 5. Pass to Vincent. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. To the right side. Over Smith. Vincent's shot is good. Vincent's got 6 points.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Smith outside. Adams sets the pick for Smith. His 3-pointers off the mark. Lakers have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Lakers ball. 20 seconds left in the first half of the game. Vincent misses. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Well, Reed Shepard's shooting consistency and on-court smarts give him a strong foundation as a player. But adapting to the league is never easy. It takes time and a lot of work.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
And so it's Houston bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We come back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You have to like what we're seeing from Reed Shepard.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
So on the floor for Houston. Thompson is out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Jalen Green. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Whitmore in at the 2. Incredible for his age, the decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. He reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Now Green after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Trains the three-pointer. Doncic has got 9.
Boy, he's so dangerous in these situations. Doncic just has a good sense for what he needs to do based on the situation.
Eason against Hachimura. Şengün with a wide-open look. Trains it from beyond the arc. Şengün's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Thompson against James. Over Thompson. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, DA. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind. It's fun to watch. Now, here's James. No scoring in this one. And again, no good by the Lakers.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Here's Whitmore. Traps in the tray. And the Rockets lead by 15.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Thompson with the bucket. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Eason, a screen on Reed. And that one's good, Whitmore.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And stolen by James. He's with it. Now defended by Şengün.
You know, the power and
now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge.
First team foul.
Comes to some of the more difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video reviews showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right.
You know, really impossible to know what James is thinking in advance. I mean, especially in these sets.
The rebound by James. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Hayes dishes to James. Driving to the basket. The Rockets pull it in. Eason's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Thompson again missing. Lakers trail by 20. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Whitmore. From outside, off the mark. Los Angeles has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Here's LeBron. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete
At the
package.
line for two, LeBron James.
Second free throw, no good. Outside, Green. Pass to Thompson. Over James. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Houston taking a 19-point lead into... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Hachimura out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the Laker 5. Thompson for the triple. Rebounded by the Lakers. James wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now Whitmore after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Here's Şengün. LeBron with the block.
What timing by James on the denial. His hand is right there at the exact moment it needs to be.
We passed year 20 for LeBron James. Clark, how is he still doing this?
Well, I'd love to find out, but he's got a combination of remarkable DNA and obviously a tremendous work ethic and attention to detail and taking care of his body. But some of it's a blend of good fortune and a lot of hard work. But he's played at a level at his age that I never thought I'd see in basketball. It's different in other sports, but to do what he's doing on the court is amazing.
Now, here's Tate. Smith for three. Takes a three. For the three. Connects from three-point range.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
And James throws it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
And Brooks gets it to go.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Now, here's Tate after LeBron James's miss. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Second shot opportunity, and it's Adams getting it to go. Adams has got his first 2 points.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Here's Hayes. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And it's Smith missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 33% for the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Off target from three-point range.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Here's Shepard. Sinks the three-pointer.
And we knew how skilled Shepard was coming in to the league, but this is a whole different level.
Here's LeBron. Banked in off the glass. LeBron's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's Shepard, guarded by Doncic. Adams sets the pick for Shepard. Brooks outside. Smith outside. Launches from deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Smith's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Rockets.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Rockets.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
Here's Tate. Rui Hachimura picking up that last basket. And here is Tate. 5 to shoot. Pass to Brooks. Doncic with the steal. Floats it up for Doncic. Stolen by Brooks. From deep three-point land, the long distance three is buried.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
He gets it in there.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Here's Shepard. It's rebounded by Hayes. Now, here's Doncic. D right on him. This one for three. Good on the three-point shot.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
Now Smith. From deep three-point territory. Can't connect. So we see Houston taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which they're...
But eventually, I'll get there. I'm a tiger on the loose, I'm a menace in the booth, I'm the medicine you're afraid to take. I'm the gasoline and nut and the devil in your gut that you're fighting just to
B.A., it typically means we'll get a clean game. These guys have been around for a while and know how to take care of the basketball.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Cody Martin. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Dunn in at the 3. Now here's Hachimura. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go. Booker with it. Hayes picks him up. Fades away. And that's good. Devin Booker for 3.
Shoots the lights out. Booker has limitless range.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick, and KD's name came up pretty quickly. I asked Coach about strategy for Durant, and he said, I want to get physical with him, make sure he's not getting easy looks at the hoop, and ruffle his feathers. So the orders for the defense are to stay tough with Durant. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And it's James with the J.
Yo, watch out. LeBron James on the break. Honestly, I'm going to tell you the truth. Just get out of the way.
Well, the last few years, Richard, the Suns have had some all-time greats. But this is Devin Booker's team.
No doubt. Drafted in 2015. Book's been here his entire career. His first few seasons, the team was, let's just say they were rebuilding, but Devin stayed loyal and enjoyed some stellar seasons since then. You gotta appreciate LeBron's shot selection. He looks to take high percentage shots whenever he can.
They get the rebound. Outside for Booker. Knocks down the triple. Booker's got 6 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
James with the ball. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. The ball's knocked loose. Doncic passes to James. Again, the miss by James. Phoenix has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Booker, good.
All Booker needs is a little bit of room, and the moment he gets it, he pulls up.
James against Durant. From downtown, and it's James with the 3. He has 7.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Phoenix leading by 5. The fader. Hachimura with a rebound. The Lakers have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Fires from the corner. Doncic controls the rebound and the putback.
How about the hustle from Doncic, a winning player?
He takes it in. And he lobs it up to the rim. Booker for 3. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he'd missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
You know, Booker gets a lot of praise for his scoring. But how about his skill as a passer, Richard?
Oh, he's a good decision maker, B.A. He's able to read defenses and dissect them with his passing. He's shown he can be a traditional, quote-unquote, point guard. This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
Second chance effort, and it's Phoenix with a rebound. It's Booker on the wing. Fades. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Booker's got 19 points.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Now here's Richards. No made baskets yet. Fires the 3. Booker can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 10. Here's James. Here he goes. Durant pulls it in. Booker against Reeves. Jacks up a three. And Booker hits from deep. He's got 22.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
Now here's Reeves. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Again, the miss by James. Booker against Hayes. Fader on the way. Booker can't get it to go. From deep, here's Doncic. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
And just nails the three. Way to...
The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Suns ahead, up by 10. And back in a moment, as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Bol out there with Royce O'Neal. Then it's Mason Plumlee. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Beal in at the 1.
It's the confidence of Beal. He lets it fly from range when he really likes the look.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Brian, a lot of teams are staying clear of that dreaded second apron of the luxury tax, but the Suns, they blew right past it, adding Bradley Beal to create a star trio. Kevin Durant said, quote, "That's what you're supposed to do. It's about swinging for the fences every year." They're looking to go the distance.
Every year, you're right. Talent is there, Allie. Beal left side. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Vanderbilt. The shot comes out. Solid defense from Bol. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
It doesn't matter where Beal is on the court. He can flat out score and puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Allen a screen. Beal to pass to Allen. Now Plumlee. Beal from outside. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Nice move. And that's 2 points on the layup.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Fires the 3. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
I like the balance of that shot. Beal nailing a pull-up. Those are not easy.
Oh, misses the dunk.
How does such an elite finisher not throw that down? I'm confused.
And another basket for Phoenix. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Lakers trail by 13. For 3, Allen. Can't get it to go. Making him over 2. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
You can tell the moment the pass left his hands, he knew he messed up.
The Suns have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Beal surveying the D. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Benson can't hit.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
The 3. And Allen gets it to go on the assist from Bol. And the Suns lead by 16. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Three-pointer, Beal. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
For 3, Allen. Benson grabs a miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Launches it. And it's Connect missing. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. For 3, Allen. Drains the triple. Allen's got his second basket of the night.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And he can't get that one. Phoenix leading by 17. Beal, the pass to Allen. Back to Beal. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Second team. What a great sell from Beal. Got his defender guessing with that pump fake and gets to the line.
And Beal drops them both. 11 seconds left in the first half. Vincent outside, and Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And stolen by Bull. Good if it goes. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Phoenix out in front by 19 going into the break. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Phoenix leading by 19. Ever since Phoenix changed ownership, they've been all in on winning now, Richard.
They've traded a lot of picks away and young talent to assemble a team of superstars. Some of the best shooters in the history of this league. And they were willing to go deep into the luxury tax to sustain. Nice little duel here. LeBron getting the 3 points back for his team.
Martin, the pass to Booker. Back to Martin. Pass to Booker. Martin with a screen on Doncic. For 3, Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Making room for himself. Booker using the pick and roll to great effect.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Shot clock at 6. Shoots a fadeaway. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Reeves. And it's Martin with the rebound. Phoenix leading by 22. Booker with it. Now Doncic defending. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Pass to Booker. With the fadeaway. The shot, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's James, and they cash it in right away with a quick shot. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
A real threat from the in-between area. LeBron wastes no time firing when he gets to that spot.
Booker for 3. James with the rebound. Lakers trail by 20. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
On the wing, Reeves puts up a three, gets the three ball to go. Reeves has got his first 3 points of the game.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
For three, Booker nails it from three. And the Suns lead by 20.
He doesn't shoot from the corner three often, but Booker looked fearless sending that one up.
James passes to Reeves. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. For three, Booker. Good. Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
4-3. And it's Doncic missing. The Suns lead by 23. Leans from outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. James has got 4 rebounds in the game. From downtown, Richards pulls it in. Richards has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Doncic against Booker. Done. The pass to Booker. Screen by Durant. Lets it go from deep. It's Booker on the wing. Over Doncic. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Booker's got 36 points.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
Here's Doncic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Here's Connect. Cash money on the open jump shot. Connect's got 5.
Well, Connect has a scorer's mindset. Wherever he finds room, he will take a shot.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Beal gets the bucket.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
The Lakers have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. And that one's good. Connect. Beal outside. The three. Not going to go that time.
Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Suns, getting the 4th quarter going. Bradley Beal's out there with Grayson Allen. Then it's Bol, then it's Mason Plumlee, and it's O'Neal in at the 3. From deep, here's Doncic. Phoenix grabs the miss. Plumlee's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Beal. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Oh, got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
Both teams will make substitutions. Hachimura with a screen on Martin. Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Booker for three. Martin outside. Second chance shot. Outside for Booker. 6 to shoot. Fades and shoots. The Suns need to get off a shot. Martin finds Booker. It's Booker on the wing. Over Reeves. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Lakers trail by 21. He pulls it. And Booker pulls it down. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. Fires for three. And Reeves pulls it down. The Lakers have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And James gets it to go.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
Durant with a screen on Reeves. Booker, the pass to Richards. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. For three, Booker. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Booker's got 39.
Oh, the ever-expanding range of Devin Booker, making you pick him up pretty much at half court.
And that one's good. James.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
You got to move past that one. They'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
James, a freight train coming!
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
Booker, the pass to Richards. Booker with it. Hachimura covering. And Booker gets double teamed. Clock at 6. Ooh, poked away. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Hayes finds Doncic. And he's going for the oop here. And finished off by Hayes.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Richards, the pass to Booker. The fadeaway. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
That's his first personal foul.
And he drops a first.
Team foul. At the line for 2.
That one misses.
You hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
And it's Phoenix's ball, leading by 12. Martin with the ball, picked up by Reeves. Booker for three. Rebounded by LeBron. And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hachimura from long range. That shot off the mark. It's Booker on the wing, guarded by Doncic. Fades back. And it's Devin Booker with the three. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. It ends up being a fairly easy
who are tuning in for offensive fireworks, Doris, might be a little disappointed in this one.
Right, Kev, but if you love gritty defensive play, this is the place to be. Listen, we may not get spectacular buckets, but I guarantee you every point is going to be well earned.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. They've got Dunn. Durant is out there with Nick Richards. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Martin in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Booker. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Offensive rebound. Thompson passes to Easton. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
I don't know if he's trying to show off for the crowd or what, but there's no reason for that kind of shot.
You know, you talk about a foundational piece. To start his career, Devin Booker toiled through, what, Doris, a half a decade of losing in Phoenix.
It was all of that, Kevin, but what I admired most is through all of that losing, he never stopped working. And the losing never stopped bothering him. He never got comfortable with it. Now, all of a sudden, other players see his talent, they want to join him, and it's a much more competitive basketball team.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Rockets. Now, I asked Coach about what he has in store to try and slow down Devin Booker. He laughed and told me they've lost sleep over how to defend him. They mentioned how, with and without the ball, Devin can hurt you. So Booker will have their total focus on defense. And Devin will have our total focus as well. Devin?
Thanks, David. And here's Green outside, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Now here's Booker. Jacks up a three. Again, the miss by Booker. Houston's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Here's Easton. Green kicks to Şengün. They kick it out to Green. Şengün with a screen on Booker. Green. The rebound by Richards.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Booker's shot is good.
You have to honor Booker's range. This guy can get flowing from the three-point line.
And here is Green after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. And Jalen Green hits from deep.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Buries it from three-point range. Booker's got 9.
How about that? Devin Booker says anything you can do, I can do better. 3 in the books.
Green, no luck. Suns trail by 3. Booker with it. Now Green defending. Fades. Devin Booker again. He's got 11.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pass to Easton. There's 1:17 left in the first. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. Easton's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Houston.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
To the inside. Richards with it. Şengün's there. Booker dishes to Martin. Shot clock at 5. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Pass to Whitmore. From the arc. It's hauled in by Dunn. Suns trail by 4. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Dunn with a screen on Thompson. And here's Booker from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Whitmore. It's on target from the high post. Whitmore's got 5.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
And here's Booker from the arc. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Houston Rockets with their lead standing at 6 points. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got Bol. Allen is out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Plumlee, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. KD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the 3 of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin, they certainly have the talent.
David, indeed they do. Phoenix, no good that time either. Rockets leading by 6. And with this core of the Suns, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. The turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
And here is Allen after Dillon Brooks was able to get the triple. Takes the 3. They get it back. Shepard with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Plumlee with a screen on Tate. The shot by Beal, no good. Houston's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Smith with a wide open look. No good on the 3. Suns trail by 9. Allen outside. That 3 off the mark. Houston's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15.
Strong mechanics and a high release. Shepard just needs to catch it when he's on.
Plumlee sets the pick for O'Neal. Out to the right wing. Lets it fly. The Rockets pull it in. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Bol against Smith. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one is on Bol. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. How do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews. And the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
And it's Smith that time on the assist by Brooks. Smith's got 5 now.
At 6'10", Smith with incredible range, and that's why some have compared him to Rashard Lewis.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Now here's Beal. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Allen for 3. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. Great Kentucky native Reed Shepard followed in his dad's footsteps. In-state local for his college years.
How cool was that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
Now Shepard. Bradley Beal missing from long range. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Got it, and the Houston lead has been cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Allen.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
Shepard, the pass to Adams. Smith outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Suns trail by 12. Beal taking his time here. Bol, a screen on Brooks. Down low, kicks it out to Allen. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And it's the Rockets on the break. Here's Tate. Misses the three. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Nobody near Allen. Nailed from three-point land. Allen's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Rockets lead by 9. Jets down to 7. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Rumble. They're thinking about the shot.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
They've got Whitmore. Alperen Şengün out there with Tari Eason. And it's Thompson, and it's Green in at the point guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
Booker the pass to Richards. Back to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Done shot is good.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
And here is Green. Pass to Eason. Şengün with the screen for Eason. The rebound by Richards. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. 9-point game. Now Richards. On the wing, Booker. Whitmore defending. Booker inside. He's against Green. No coverage that time.
Cody Martin.
Martin's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How about the vision from Devin Booker? Yes, he can score it, but that's a pretty pass.
Eason with a screen for Green. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Done with it. Now Green defending. It's stolen by Eason. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Durant with a screen on Eason. Booker with no one around. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Here's Whitmore. He has 5. Drains the 3-pointer.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Booker. Thompson against KD. 5 on the clock. This one for 3. Şengün with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Suns trail by 11. Endorse one guy who rarely has an off night, Devin Booker.
He has been the model of consistent excellence, Kevin. This guy's so efficient, so productive, all about winning. I am not sure Devin Booker gets the credit he deserves for the level he's at every night.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Booker against Eason. And they get it. Booker, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Thompson from long range. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It goes on Devin Booker. Houston with a big group substitution here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Jabari Smith comes in for Tari Eason. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Cam Whitmore. And Shepard subbed in for Jalen Green. And Beal kicks to Allen. Shoots it up. And he nails the jumper. Allen's got 11 points.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Rockets.
Here's Shepard. He's covered by Beal. Fader on the way. Hits it from 3-point range. And it's 6 points for Reed Shepard.
Lethal from D. Shepard will hurt you from there.
Here's Plumlee. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. He'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Here's Bull. Off target from outside. Houston leading by 17. From deep, Brooks. And another 3 for Houston.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
And you have to like how active Brooks is on the floor, working hard to be where his team needs him on that break.
From deep three-point land, Phoenix grabs the miss. Bulls got 4 rebounds in this game. Beal gets a wide-open look. Phoenix no good that time either. That shot no good. And so it's Houston holding a 22-point lead as the quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Durant sitting on the bench. This is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got Plumlee. Cole is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Allen. And it's Beal in at point guard. Now Shepard. Here's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Extending out that range. Reed Shepard, this youngster can shoot.
It's Beal on the wing. Brooks covering. Lets it go from deep. Beal can't get it to go. Rockets leading by 22. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. And it's Shepard missing. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Allen for 3. Tate with the rebound. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Really left alone that team. And now that's 11 points for Reed Shepard.
Well, this rookie Shepard can really shoot it. The D has to know where he is at all times.
Beal from long range. That one doesn't go. Lets the 3 fly. Tate, no good. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Suns. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And Bol wide open. He shoots. It's good from long range.
And you can't forget about Bol's range. After all, big men like him are expected to take the three in today's game.
Allen outside. Over Shepherd. Knocked loose.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Tate, no good. Suns trail by 21. There's O'Neal with the three. Rebound by Smith. Rockets are gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6, and he's good on the three ball.
And when Shepherd is on offensively, he is dangerous, capable of being very efficient on the floor.
Beal with it, picked up by Shepherd for 3. Outside for Beal.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track. Shepherd with the ball. Brooks from outside. Pass to Smith. Puts up a deep 3. Tate with the ball. From the arc. They get it again. And here's Smith. Brooks, that's a 2-pointer. No good, not a friendly rim at all this trip down. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Rockets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. No good on the triple. Brooks outside. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Suns. Here's Adams. And he can't bank that one in. And it's the Suns with the ball. The wide open look for Plumlee. And the Suns miss again. Now here's Adams. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
But eventually, I'll get there. I'm a tiger on the loose, I'm a menace in the booth, I'm the medicine you're afraid to take. I'm the gasoline and nut and the devil in your gut that you're fighting just to keep it baked. Kinda like the view with the dice and me, top down with the rims and gold. So baby, pour me a drink, I'm gonna let out the freak beat back in the kiss. Let him run, let him eat, stone cold killer. Let off the beat. Let him bang on the streets like Godzilla. Let him eat stone cold.
fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Rui Hachimura is out there with Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point. And the Lakers have possession. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. And Doncic launches from deep. It's rebounded by Şengün.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Thompson fires from way outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James with the ball. Six on the shot clock. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, B.A., and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
The Rockets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Shot's good by Thompson.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Pass to James. There's the 3. Sinks the tray.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Easton. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. James against Green. James passes to Reeves. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Knowing exactly where his guys are at all times. That's a nice dime from the King.
Şengün, no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Doncic with it. Green picks him up. Pass to James. Now here's Doncic. Back to James. Again, the Lakers.
I guess the defense was not expecting the quick release. LeBron can get it up and down in a hurry, though.
And here's Thompson for 3. Houston with another miss.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Here's Reeves. Thompson pulls it in.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
They need this. Hachimura with a rebound. The Lakers lead by 3. Clark, Hachimura has always been a monster with his strength. He knows how to use his frame.
He sure does, and he has an ample frame, B.A. And working out with LeBron during the summer and training certainly hasn't hurt him in that regard. He knows how to use his body, but he's also become a pretty reliable three-point shooter and all-around scorer.
The Rockets have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Şengün. His game isn't all about power.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. We talked about how exhausting it is to go up against Luka Doncic. Coach told me, quote, Luka's probably the toughest cover in the league because no one has been able to figure out a way to stop him. We have to just bring the intensity and do our best to slow him down. It's going to take a team effort to get that done. Back to you, BA.
And Allie, thanks. And it's Green missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Thompson against James. Doncic outside. Over Green. Back to Doncic. For 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one. but it would not fall for him. It's a tie game here in Houston. And back to the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Van Vliet and Shepard, they're the guards. At small forward and power forward, it's Brooks and Smith. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Misses off the left iron.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
The Rockets went from 22 to 41 wins last year, finishing right at 500, Clark.
Great progress by Houston. Just missed the play-in the West. They would have easily made that same play-in tournament in the East. A huge step forward for the Rockets, no doubt. And I think it's a team that can sustain that trajectory.
Van Vliet misses.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And it's Connect missing. The Rockets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. From inside, Vanderbilt pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And that one's good. Connect.
The Connect is a crafty finisher. He's got great touch around the hoop.
The Rockets trail. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. No good that time. The Lakers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. The 3 is up. Fires in the triple. Vincent's got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
And it's Brooks missing.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
And it's Connect missing. And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. Picked by Smith to halt the run. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Keeping the game simple. Van Vliet just working the defense and taking what he sees there.
Vanderbilt, no good. Rockets trail by 3. From outside the arc. Smith, no good.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Off target from three-point range. Well, Houston's shooting just around 26% for the game. Grant, soft touch, but hard nose. That's Reed Shepard.
Yeah, B.A. His shooting alone makes him a pro. But his tenacity, toughness, and commitment to his overall game give him a chance to make him a star. This is Smith's game. Set him up, and he'll knock him down.
Vincent outside. Three-pointer. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Houston has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. And here's Shepard for 3. Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keep possession. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Jabari Smith Jr. is making some serious strides, and Coach Ime Udoka praised him and said his all-around game, his confidence, great defensive versatility. He's starting to handle and make plays for others. Shooting is a huge asset for him, but we want him to post up and find his mid-range shots as well. He can rise up over guys. Brian?
He is certainly one to watch, Allie. Thank you. Finney Smith checked in for Vanderbilt.
On the floor for the Lakers.
1:16 left in the second.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
Vincent outside. Clock at 6. Outside Finney-Smith. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Hachimura's checked in for Los Angeles.
On the floor for the Lakers, number 28, Rui Hachimura.
And here's Houston. It's been 8 unanswered for them. And a deep 3 from Van Vliet. Oh, it goes! Are you kidding? He hit it! How about that? Wow. Launches a 3. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it in.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
From deep. No good. Lakers trail by 4. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Shoots it from the corner, and it comes off the front of the rim. Houston's shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Up in time, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
And so it's Houston closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You gotta like what Jabari Smith has done in this one.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
And the Lakers, looking at who they've got at the forward slots. It's LeBron and Hachimura. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the 5. Thompson against James. Back to Green. Puts up a deep 3. Reeves against Eason. Şengün in the post. And there's the foul. It's on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Şengün against Hayes. And another shot. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had...
Oh, my goodness! Anything in the bag on that one.
Yeah!
Bring it home. Send it in. Throw it down.
Tipped away. Eason with a steal. Hachimura against Green. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds in the game. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Doncic passes to Hachimura. Outside Reeves. Just 5 to shoot. Over Whitmore. The shot by Reeves, no good. The Rockets lead by 6. From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD. Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch. Luka with so many physical gifts. Taking flight right there.
Lakers trail by 7. Takes the 3. Thompson pulls it in. Houston has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And Şengün gets it to go. Şengün's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
Out to James. Knocked loose. Here's Thompson. set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Here's Şengün. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Doncic outside. Hachimura outside. Clock at 4. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. The shot by Reeves, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Whitmore outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. .110 left in the third. Doncic on the wing, defended by Thompson. James inside, working on Green. James passes to Reeves. The shot's good on the assist by James. Now just a 4-point Houston lead.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Outside Eason, pass to Whitmore. Thompson scanning the floor. Shot clock at 6. Eason with the ball. Hayes picks him up. It's deflected. From deep, here's Doncic. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Houston leading by 4. Now Green. From the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's James. Got a hand on it. Off his leg. The official saying it was kicked. The third quarter comes to a close. It's Houston. They're up by 4. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Tari Eason, Cam Whitmore out there with Jalen Green. Then there's Amen Thompson, and it's Adams in at the center position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
Hey, it's hard not to gush about Green. I mean, he's one of the more exciting talents to enter this league in quite some time.
Pass to Adams. Thompson outside. From behind the arc. Doncic grabs the miss. Lakers trail by 5. Right side Reeves. Beyond the arc. Eason pulls it in.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
3-pointer. Houston with another miss. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. James passes to Hachimura. And here's Reeves. Back to James. Hachimura outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Reeves. Back to James. The 3-ball. The Rockets pull it in. Eason's got 4 rebounds now. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That'll be a second foul of the game.
They've been undisciplined defensively, getting themselves into foul trouble far too early.
Eason, a screen on Doncic. Green for three. They get it back. Here's Adams. Outside, Green. The three is up. Screen, money from deep.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
Hachimura against Eason. Kicks it to Doncic. Looking to get it going. Oh, the swat by Adams. The 17-footer. And Whitmore gets it to go on the assist from Eason. And now it's an 11-point Rocket lead. And Doncic puts up a deep three. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Luka knows he can get that shot off quickly. Simply trusting his instincts there.
Adams a screen. Eason. And Houston another three.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you can fire three of your own. Boom.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball four.
Buries it from three.
When it's Green making plays for others, that's a really good sign for this squad.
Let's go with a three. The shot no good. And here are the Rockets. They're on a 13-5 run. Offensive rebound from deep. Here's Adams. Crafty move. And Reeves pulls it down. Reeves has got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's changed with the drive.
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish, at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
Pass to Reeves. It's tipped. Driving to the basket. And he banks in the layup. Adams has got his first points of the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Green for three. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Rockets.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Counted from distance.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
Fades away. Shot's good by Thompson. And the Rockets lead by 11.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Outside Whitmore. Adams a screen. Takes a three. They get it back. Over James. Adams, shot's good.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
And it's Hachimura missing. 15 seconds left in the final quarter. And it's Green missing.
Jackson Hayes.
And so it's Houston winning this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him